Good morning, today is Sunday and let's spend the day with me as a reader. Today is super exciting because the first thing on my agenda, I have got book club, so I am part of this little group of girls that live within my area at the minute, and I think it started like 2 or 3 months ago. We've been picking a book to read and then kind of talking about it, and this is the first time that I'm able to go and meet up with the girls. I have met some of them in real life already and I love them all, but this month we actually read Silver Elite by Danny Francis, and so we are meeting up to have a little chat about it. I've just done my hair, I'm now gonna get dressed, put some makeup on, and then we will get going because I'm running a little bit late. Shocker. The lighting is just so bad in my toilet, but I'm just finishing off my skincare. This is the Dynasty Cream by Beauty by Josie, and it is a K-beauty skincare, and guys, my new skincare routine has literally changed my life. I feel like my skin is more even and glowy, and I'm obsessed with it. I honestly think I'm gonna go with the no makeup day today just to keep it fresh. Like, it's a Sunday, I wanna be cozy, I wanna be casual, and it also means that I don't have to spend time doing it this morning because I don't really have long until I have to leave. Earrings of choice for today. These gold chunky ones that I got in Lisbon while I was there with the girls. I absolutely adore these. I feel like a chunky earring just adds so much to a look. And I have recently transitioned from wearing silver to gold jewellery as well, and I don't know why I haven't done it before because I really do feel like it suits my hair and my skin tone as well. I've never been to the place that we're meeting up as well. It's called like Olive and Rye. It's in the centre of Leeds, so I'm excited to visit a new place and maybe get a matcha as well while I'm talking with the girlies. But the fit is, I've got my San Diego just comfy hoodie on, and then just some jeans with like a burgundy stripe going down the side. Cute, very casual, but definitely it's giving, it's giving. I think what's gonna happen now is I've got like 10 minutes before I head out, and then I'll bring you guys along with me and we can go to book club. I'll film a few clips there and then we'll debrief about how everyone thought about the book. Let's go, let's go. I've got about 15 minutes to get there. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think some of the other girls are running a little bit late as well. Okay, I've made it. I've just parked. One thing I do hate about Leeds is how expensive it is, so God knows how much I'm gonna get charged when I leave. But let's go find this place and let's go see the girlies. That was so nice seeing the girls. We had a little chat about the book just because only 2 of us had read it, but overall, like, the vibes are still really, I'd recommend. I really enjoyed the book. It was fun. It wasn't anything life-changing. I feel like it felt a little bit samey tropes wise because I feel like I've read a lot of romantasy, like dystopian romantasy, and yeah, it was fun though. It was a good time and it definitely got me out of my slump. I have spoken more about it in my August wrap-up, so if you want to go and watch that you definitely can, but plan now. I need to go food shopping. I have some uni work to do which I'm not going to film because I'm trying to keep this vlog solely like bookish kind of day of my life. I'm so out of breath, sorry. But yeah, you saw that we went to Waterstones. That was so fun. We were having a look around. There's so many books in there that I want. So I'm just keeping like a mental note. So many pretty covers. You guys saw that if you picked up a few that I was interested in, they looked amazing. Yeah, so food shop, a bit of uni work, and then we'll probably pick up a bit like later on in the day and we'll do some fun bookish activities. I want to do some cozy gaming with you all because I've recently played a bookish cozy game on my Switch 2 that I'm loving, so I'm going to share it with you. It's a little bit later now and I think I'm gonna sit down and read the book that I'm currently reading. So I am reading The Stable Boy of Auschwitz, and this is by Henry Austen and Dexter Ford. So it's quite a short book, it's like just under 300 pages, and I am on page 107, so not long left. But about this book is, it says on the front, a heartbreaking true story of courage and survival. So this is a true story that follows our main character. He is a Jew and he survived World War II. So I think he was like a young boy during the time. Obviously everything that we know that went on with concentration camps at Auschwitz, like the Nazis in Germany. It's a hard read, but I do think that these books are really important to read about. And I just think something that's true, it's almost like a memoir of this man's life, his childhood growing up, like losing family and the experiences that he went through day by day, just like clinging on to life and trying to survive. I recommend everyone go and read it so far. It's really good. I don't think you can give this kind of book a rating just because it's someone's life. They're just retelling it, the horrific events that they went through at such a young age as well. I just still can't believe that happened, and it's mental. But I'm gonna read. It definitely is a tough one. Yeah, it's obviously we know kind of what went on in like historical context, but to see it from someone's point of view is awful and horrific. But I'm glad that I get the opportunity to read about his story and his life. So let's start now. I'll probably read for about an hour or so, or maybe till I finish the book. We will see. I've just been finding it hard to read for long periods of time at the minute. I just think my attention span is kaput. So let's sit, let's read for an hour, and then we'll see where we are at. I'm just about to sit and have some grilled dinner. Honestly, I couldn't be bothered to cook anything fancy tonight, so I've just made some cheesy pasta. But reading wise, I ended up getting to page 174. So I really don't have long left of this now. We've gotten to like, I'd say almost a happy moment, but obviously his whole life leading up to this point has been absolute torture and hell. But it is nice to see, obviously, like during the war, once those Jews that had survived, like they were liberated, they were freed, the Americans came in and saved them. It's amazing to read about that people actually lived this and survived through it, because they were treated so horribly, and it's so annoying. But like I said earlier, pick this up because it's definitely just, it's something that everyone should read, and we just constantly should be reminding ourselves that these things actually happened as well. So I'm gonna eat, and I am putting some booktube on while I eat, just because bestie Laura, so Laura reads, I love her channel so much, and she just posted a new homebody video. So I'm gonna sit and watch that and have my dinner and yeah, enjoy her coziness. What I want to do now. I think what I'm gonna do is like shower, do my evening skincare, just like wind down and get ready for bed, and then I want to play some Tiny Bookshop with you guys. So this is the Switch game that I was on about, and it's just like the cutest thing ever, and you basically own your own little like caravan and you sell books out of it, and people come in and they buy them if they see one they like, or if they're kind of stuck, they kind of tell you what they're feeling, what they're looking for, and you have to recommend them one from your bookshelf. And the really cool thing is that every single book within the game is actually a real one in real life. So it's not made up titles, anything, they're all real. Like on the bookshelves you can have like ACOTAR, you can have the Hunger Games, like loads of different things, all the classics are in there, and it's just the perfect cozy game for a reader girly like myself. And it's just something that I like to do to really wind down, because it's not a game that's gonna kind of get me amped up and excited. So it's like the perfect pre-bed kind of situation. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get into our PJs, probably play the game into bed, and maybe read some more, because I'm really loving this book and kind of seeing his story and like his growth as a person as well. So I think, yeah, I probably will pick this up at some point again today. It is currently just gone 8 o'clock, so we're still pretty early on into the evening. Eduardo doesn't get home until 10, so I'm kind of free to do my own cozy things until then. And then I feel like I've been trying to enter my glow up era. So I've been taking my vitamins, I've been, you know, putting good things on my skin, and for hair care, I recently picked up the Kerastase Nutritive 8-Hour Magic Night Serum. I've heard great things and I've used it a few nights now, and I will say it makes my hair extremely soft, and that's what we're going for, isn't it? I literally just take, after I brush my hair, take the smallest amount and then just run that through the ends of my hair. I wouldn't go to the scalp just in case, obviously it makes it greasy or oily. And then we just run it through and then wake up with super smooth, silky locks. And it smells absolutely insane. I will say though, it's quite pricey, so, but I feel like with these things, it's investment into yourself. That's what I'm gonna tell myself anyway. And yeah, that's my excuse that I'll make. And then I'm just gonna claw clip it up just so it's out of my face. And let's get to our cozy game. Okay, Eduardo is literally going to be home soon. I've just been sat chilling, obviously playing Tiny Bookshop, and I forgot that I went to a romance pop-up event the other week, and it was this little independent romance store. They're kind of going around the north and doing these events, so you can go check out what books they sell, and I picked up 3 books. So I want to show you guys, because I haven't shown it on my YouTube, which is crazy. So I got 3 books, and I think 2 of them are independently published. So they haven't been picked up by a publisher yet, which is really exciting. They're my first indie books ever. But the first one, I think this one is published because I saw it in Waterstones today, but I don't know if Waterstones do indie books or not. But I picked up My Big Fat Vampire Wedding, and I just feel like this is going to be the perfect read for spooky season. Like, it's not scary, it's going to be like rom-com vibes, but I'm pretty sure our female is a vampire and then our male is a human, and they kind of, it's like a marriage of convenience situation. So it looks so fun, and I honestly cannot wait to get my teeth into this. Don't mind the pun. Yeah, I think she has to marry, like her parents are kind of pressuring her to kind of settle down or something. Okay, so yes, she needs to get married by her birthday in 3 months' time, or she won't inherit the ancient family fortune. It sounds so fun, and I love fake dating tropes as well, so I'm excited. It's by Jessica Gadziala as well, if you guys wanted to check it out. Maybe it's up your street, giving you the vibes that you want. And then this big one here, you can tell they're indie because they're like larger than regular books, and they're so nice. Firstly, can we just talk about the cover? It's stunning. But this is Forged in Gold by Caitlin Schumacher, and it says it's book 1 of the Golden One trilogy. I don't really like knowing much going into my like fantasy reads, but this is giving high fantasy, and I'm really excited. The cover just drew me in. It's beautiful, and oh wow. In a trilogy as well, like I feel like a trilogy is a really good amount of books in a series. Like if it's 5 or 6, it's quite daunting, isn't it? But 3, I feel like you can get through that pretty easy and it won't be too overwhelming. But on the back, the little bit at the top, we've got, there would always be those who'd rather die fighting for a king than live bowing to a queen. So maybe we've kind of got a queen that should be on the throne but maybe isn't. Like I just don't know, like it's so intriguing, and once again, so excited to read it. And then finally, an even chunkier book. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I'm just going to pick up chunkiest books I can find. But I picked up Ink of Copper by E.M. Myers. Stunning cover. And this is looking like a high fantasy Greek mythology. When Pandora falls, so falls Olympus. When the Seraphina rises, so begins the final war. I love the smell of books. I actually haven't read, well, apart from like Percy Jackson and the Olympians, I haven't really read a Greek mythology book before, so I'm really excited because I've always been so interested. Like when I learned about it in school, I was like, yeah, this is my jam. But why have I not been picking up books or trying to find them? And yeah, this is book 1 in the Legends of Seraphina series. I think this is the only one out so far, but what a time to read it. And these are just so high up on my full TBR now. So there we have it. That brings us to the end of this little day in my life as a reader. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Maybe you guys do very similar things to me, but I feel like readers in general, we enjoy being at home, being homebodies, and that's me in general. Honestly, going to book club is like the only time that I leave my apartment. But thank you so much if you're still here, and don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.